Sorry, I brought my whole entourage, but they did a really good job doing their presentations in class, and I didn't want to pick just 5, so I brought them all. So there they are. Okay. So I just click next. Okay, so I'm ElishaLewis. I teach 5th and 6th grade math at Beaver Elementary, and for time's sake, we were going to let all of them tell their names. However, this is my 5th grade girls. Our boys are not with us today, if you notice, because they did not take this project as serious as they did, so they're back at school. Okay, this is our classroom before, and we would say boring, monotonous, one size fits all, and unwelcoming. It's all desks in little pods. I used to be a primary teacher, so we have color, fun all the time, carpet. We go into middle school side, not so fun, not so colorful, kind of boring. So I wanted to change that. The problem is I've never taught middle school. Kids don't really like school in middle school, so our problem was, how are we going to get them engaged and have a more fun environment that they wanted to come to my classroom? So our solution was, I came to an ARI, I think back last year, and a girl had redesigned her classroom, so that's what I wrote my grant for this time. If it'll go. Okay, why flexible seating? It helps students to use up a lot of energy. For those students who are ADHD, it helps with engagement. Increases their motivation, and it gives them a choice, and they've got to and they're going to tell you about it, so I'm not trying to steal their thunder. That's why I'm trying to hurry about what they did with our classroom. Okay, so my group 1.
Hello, good morning. Today we are going to be talking about our project-based learning board. We got a packet about our classroom redesign task. Task 1 was to create solutions for the projected cons. Task 2 was to create rules and consequences for the flexible seating arrangement. Then Task 3 was to make sure that there is enough flexible seating for about 25.
We had a grant of $1,000 in which Miss Alicia let us pick what we wanted to use for our flexible seating arrangements. We were going over decimals at the time, so it was a good use of money to figure out different types of ways to use decimals.
And after all, we'll let you come visit our classroom.
Now, next will be Group 2.
Hello, we are Group 2, and we will be talking about the rules of our flexible seating in our classroom. First rule.
No arguing over the seating. It tends to be a problem how kids argue over the seats, and you will find out about the consequences when Group 3 comes up.
Next rule.
Kids will enjoy seating. So if one group messes up the seating, which is damaging it, then the others won't get to enjoy it too.
Next rule.
PDA. PDA is caused by children want to hold hands, rub each other, or hug each other. Group 3 will be talking about how we solve this problem.
And our last rule is to not be distracted by the seating choices. We have many fun choices available in our classroom, but it's up to you to pay attention to the lesson your teacher is telling you about as you enjoy the seating.
Here is Group 3. Hello, we are Group 3, and we will be talking about some of the pros and cons of our flexible seating. Some of the pros are
Enjoyable, relaxing, and comfortable.
Another pro is that kids will want to learn better and work harder with this seating. And some of the cons are arguing over seating. So arguing can cause a conflict. So the way we resolve this is we have assigned each student one day at a week. So say if it's Wednesday, we have 4 students go pick their seat first, so there will be no arguing over one seat.
The second rule is damaging seating. The way we fix that is that we get students to stay after school to work for the damaged seating.
The next rule is PDA. The way that we have solved that is nobody unsupervised. The last rule is sleeping. We solved the sleeping problem by encouraging everyone to pick a more successful seat for the day. Thank you, and now we will let you visit our classroom.
Okay. So this is kind of after. We have no desks left in our room because I encourage cooperative learning in my class. We have all tables, we have a carpet, we have wobble stools, we have a couch, we got beanbag chairs, so it's just a big open, fun kind of classroom. So they did a little virtual video, if it'll play. So there's just another view of our class. So maybe. Okay, please.
Hi, I'm Gracie, and this is our virtual classroom tour. I'm going to tell you how the yoga balls and the crates help with our classroom. The yoga balls help because whenever someone is sitting here doing a test or working on a worksheet, they have time to bounce around and move around without making a lot of noise. The crates help because some people like to be comfortable but don't like to move around as much as other people. So if they're sitting here doing a test, they have as much room to move their legs and arms as they want, and it's very comfortable to sit on instead of hurting.
I'm Kira, and I'm talking about our futon. Our futon helps because when people are sitting here doing their work, it's very comfy and they can bounce down. And we have flat desks, so it's easy and comfortable for their legs. So they will have something comfortable to do their work on without their legs hurting. Hello, my name is Brianna, and I will be telling you how our stools and our chairs help us in this classroom. So first of all, the stools helped us because they're really high and really still if you don't want to move as much as other people, like on the bouncy balls or the wobble stools. And the black chairs, they help because you have a place to rest your back, and they're very low and very still. Hello, my name is Nina, and I'm going to tell you how the beanbags and the stools help. The beanbags help because it gives us a comfortable seat while we're doing tests. The stools help because it gives us a comfortable seat while we're doing Education Galaxy. Hello, my name is Krista, and today I'm going to be talking about wobble stools. So these wobble stools help for people that cannot stay still. You can always just stand like this or wobble.
That's our tour.
And that's our tour.
Okay. So that was our classroom. I'm not sure how to get back out of here. Okay. Okay, so our outcomes were, most importantly, I just wanted kids to want to come to my class and be there and be happy, because a happy kid means that they're more likely to maybe work for you and work harder. And here's kind of our success. The biggest thing for me was we did a survey before, and these kids can attest to it, that 90% of them said that they've never got to make a decision within their school, and I thought that was a problem because it's their school. So after we took it this past time, it dropped to 25% said that they never had the opportunity to make a decision within their school. 80% said that they felt like they could learn better in a 21st century classroom. And now after we've got all the furniture, I think 97% said that they like learning in this kind of classroom better. 75% before said they were unhappy with their current classroom, and 0% this time said that they were unhappy. So I think all of my students are happy with the change that's happened in our classroom. Let's see. Try not to fall this time. And this is kind of like a more, I'm sure everybody gets Ewoks, and before we got our new furniture, when I had just my desks, on average we had 78% of students who were engaged in my classroom. After going back to look at all of my EWOCs about how many students were engaged after our furniture, it raised to 90%. Now that could contribute to a lot of factors, but I think the furniture has really helped because it's cut down on my discipline tremendously. And the kids who were running around before, they're now bouncing on bouncy balls or wobble stools, and they have a place to place that energy instead of disrupting my class. Same thing here before with our classroom management. I was giving like 5 to 6 negative dojos a day, and I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but that's quite a bit. That's dropped to maybe 1 or 2, and we do a Bravo reward. And before, I can't even remember how many I was doing before, but since the redesign, since December, I think I've given less. So I really don't have any classroom management problems with my kids after we've gotten this new furniture. And then that'll be for everybody, I guess, but that's it. Thank you.